Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Angie Robert. I'm here with Varun Krishna. He's our Vice President of Product Management here at Intuit. Thanks for joining us, Varun.
Pleasure to be here, Angie. Thank you.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. We are live from the Money 2020 conference here in Las Vegas, and we have a big announcement. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Cool. Yeah, this is the event that we're launching, Turbo. It's a new product, platform, and brand from Intuit. It's the result of over 30 years of learning data and insights that we've had from running TurboTax and Mint for many years. And it's basically the culmination of observations that we've had into consumer finance. And it's a new product that helps consumers manage their financial health in a unique way and helps them stay on top of their finances. And we're super excited about it.
That is awesome. So, when was the last time we had a new product for consumers?
I don't think I can recall that.
So
it might be before my time.
That's awesome. So this is a big deal. That's great. So what makes Turbo so new and innovative for the industry?
Yeah, so Turbo is an app that actually presents you a comprehensive view of your financial health. But what makes it unique is that it goes far beyond just a credit score. It actually uses verified income that we get from TurboTax, as well as your debt-to-income ratio. So it's the first app of its kind that actually presents consumers with all three of those numbers. And those are the three numbers that matter most to lenders when it comes to understanding how their finances work and how to qualify a customer for more money. And so we built an app that basically takes the information from TurboTax, combines it with key information from Mint to create a comprehensive view of a customer's financial health using those three numbers. And so it's the first app that actually shows the consumer what their debt-to-income ratio is.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, totally holistic view of everything. That's great. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there really excited that can get to use that. So that's great. So what does this mean? What does this mean for the industry?
Well, I think fundamentally it means Intuit's in the game. I think that for Intuit to have declared a new product and platform, it gives the industry a chance to basically tap into the breadth of the data that we have. We have access to millions and millions of customers, and we have some of the most valuable and interesting financial data about them, like, for example, their spending habits, how much money they make, what types of life events that they go through over the course of a given year. All that information is actually available inside of a tax return. And so for the first time, we're actually unlocking that and making that broadly available, not just for consumers, also for partners as well.
That's great. That is great. So how do you think this will ultimately improve the lives of consumers and our customers?
Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, when you think about what consumers have today, they have basically a credit score, which gives them one view of their financial life. But the challenge, I think, is that for most consumers, they don't really understand what that means. They don't understand what it gives them. And so our objective here is to provide consumers with more than just that. It's actually to show them exactly where they stand. Mm-hmm. And so, for example, one of the really cool things about Turbo is that it's built on machine learning, and it can actually compare you to other people that are like you. And so you can understand how you're doing relative to other people in the same income range, the same age, the same job, maybe even the same location.
Yeah.
And so rather than just giving you a sense of, here are your numbers, we can actually give you a relative sense of where you stand so that you know if you're on track, whether you're ahead or behind, so you can actually focus on what matters and start to improve that financial health.
That's fabulous. It really is a sense of community there. I could see this as something that really becomes one of the top apps that you're just paying attention to.
Absolutely.
All
in fact, community is actually one of the things that we are really excited about. Mm-hmm. One of the cool things about Turbo is that it can actually connect you with other users that might have the same shared goals. And so if you're in a difficult financial situation, you can actually get help from other people who've been there before.
Okay.
And we find that that's something that really resonates with customers.
Yeah.
To be able to get advice from people who've actually been in the same exact situation and can offer you insights on how to get ahead.
Absolutely. You always want to hear people like me, and it feels more real.
That's right.
It really brings that human element. I love that. That's fabulous. Great. So when is it going to be available to consumers?
Yeah, so we just shipped the product yesterday,
Wow.
So as of this morning, the Turbo app is live on the App Store.
Okay.
We definitely encourage you guys to download it and check it out, give us some feedback. And we also have a web experience as well for those that want to access Turbo over the web. So both products are live in market right now. and you can check them out at myturbo.com.
Myturbo.com. Okay, that's great. How exciting. And so you mentioned something that sparked my interest. You said partners.
Right.
And so how are partners involved with this, and what does that mean?
Yeah, so Turbo is a two-sided product. And so we talked a little bit about the consumer side, which is using those three numbers to really benchmark and understand your financial health.
Yep.
But the other side of it is actually a partner platform.
Okay.
And what we're also announcing here at Money 2020 is a new partner program on top of Turbo.
Okay.
And what that partner program is going to do is it's actually going to give partners the ability to get access to the TurboTax channel. So that they can acquire more customers for their products and services.
Okay.
Typically financial technology partners in real estate, mortgage, personal loans, student loans, auto, a whole variety of verticals.
Okay.
But the really key thing that we're going to be enabling for partners is the ability to do targeting based on data that they've just never had before. For example, you can target based on income. You can target based on spending behavior or life events. You can target based on credit score ranges, debt to income ratios. And so there's never really been a product of its kind that gives partners the ability to have not just the access to such a big channel.
Yep.
TurboTax has 33 million customers, so the access to a huge channel for customers, but also the ability to target those customers and deliver personalized offers based on the financial data that we have.
That's great. So if I'm a Turbo user, which I will be, how does that help me? Does that give me more lenders, or what?
Yeah.
How does that impact my life?
So fundamentally, it impacts you in three different ways.
Okay.
First, it's the most comprehensive, best view of your finances that you've ever had.
Yep.
Because it's not just a credit score, it actually brings in income and your debt to income ratio, which is really a key number to understand if you want to understand where you are in terms of your overall financial health. So that's the first thing that it does. Second, because it has such a unique set of data, it gives you benefits that just can't come from anywhere else.
Right.
Because the partners that are on our platform are able to deliver personalization based on data that only we have. Third is that it gives you a sense of whether you're ahead and whether you're behind relative to other people.
Yeah.
And so because of that community element, you can actually get a sense of not just what your absolute financial health is, but you can actually understand where you stand.
Yeah.
And once you know where you stand, our biggest hypothesis is you then know what you need to work on.
Right.
Whereas in most typical financial applications, they just kind of give you a single number, but you don't really know if that's good or bad, whether you're ahead or behind. And so it's the first product that really connects all three of those benefits sequentially.
Fabulous. Okay. I'm going to pause just for a second. If you're just now tuning in, we are here live at the Money 2020 conference in Las Vegas. I'm Angie Robert with Intuit, and I'm here with Varun Krishna. He's our Vice President of Product Management for our consumer group. And we are here talking about the launch of our brand new product, Turbo. So we'll be live for the next couple of minutes. Just wanted to, just get up to date in case anybody's just trickling in. So let's go back at it. So Intuit's mission is to power prosperity around the world. How do you see Turbo as helping power prosperity?
Yeah, it's a great question. One of the key reasons that we decided to build Turbo is because as we observed our customers and as we looked at just the vast amount of data that we have in terms of consumer behavior, their spending, their debt, one of the key realizations that we've had is that overall consumer financial health is just getting worse. So at the end of the day, you have income which has increased about 2 or 3%, but consumer debt has actually increased almost 4 times as much.
Wow.
And so what's happening is that people are actually having to fight harder and harder just to stay where they are.
Yeah.
In fact, the more money you make, you might just have the same quality of life that you had the year before, even though you might make more money.
Yeah.
And so we had this realization that at the end of the day, consumers really need to understand their financial health, but products today don't really explain it to them in a way that's clear.
Yeah.
Finances are typically complicated. Half of Americans can't pass a basic financial literacy test. And so what we wanted to do was create a product that was super simple, very easy to use, didn't require a lot of work, and by helping customers understand where they stand financially, we think that's going to put them on the path to powering prosperity.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it just seems like it's a no-brainer. So easy.
Well, we're excited.
I'm excited too. This is exciting. So, talk to me about tomorrow. What's happening?
Well, tomorrow's a big day. Today we made the announcement, so we have the media and a number of folks, partners that we're meeting with. Tomorrow, Dan and I are going to be giving a keynote session.
Okay.
And so we're very excited about that. That will be to the entire Money 2020 audience.
Okay.
And that will be kind of the main launch message around the Turbo product.
Okay.
We'll also feature a demo where we'll show off some of the cool product experiences, the beautiful design that we have right behind us here, which we're also really excited about. And it's going to be an awesome day, so I'm super pumped.
Yeah, and for those of you who are interested, we are going to be broadcasting live from the Intuit Facebook page. So if you want to see Varun and Dan do their keynote, tune in tomorrow at 9:15 Pacific time, and we'll be able to see it then.
Awesome.
So that's great. And so I'm sure there are some people watching us who are interested and they want to learn more. Where can they go to get more information?
Yeah, so the best place if you are interested in learning more about Turbo is just to check out the product.
Yeah.
And so myturbo.com is the best place to just go to the website and there's basic information on how the product works.
Yep.
And then what I do recommend is just go into the App Store, download the Turbo app, sign up, go through the onboarding experience, and take it for a test drive. And one thing that we'd love to hear is your feedback. Give us your feedback on things that you like, things that you'd like to see improved. All your feedback is going to go in real time to our product team Slack channel.
Okay.
And we're monitoring that in real time. And so we'd love to hear from you. We're just looking for feedback.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I love that. All right, Varun. Well, thank you so much for your time. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in with us today. Again, we'll be live tomorrow morning again on the Intuit Facebook page starting at 9:15 for the keynote. Go ahead, go to the App Store, download the Turbo app. You can also check out the Intuit blog for more information, which will show you some demos and link you right back over to the Turbo page. So thank you again, and we're signing off.
Thank you.